I have so many chocolate stains. I don't know if you can pick it up quite well. I've got chocolate stains all over. Well, these aren't newish. We thought it's PJ weather now. It's finally PJ weather. Chilling out, and I've got chocolate stains galore everywhere. That one might be cheesy pasta. I'm a grotty. Yes, hello visuals. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the visual guys. It's a lovely little it's a lovely little Friday morning recording this on. I'm hopefully at the start. The start would have been last night. Hopefully this is going to be an amazing weekend for me. I've got a lovely 4-day weekend, 2 days off from work, Saturday, Sunday. Newcastle plays Sunday, God forbid. Fuck knows what's going to happen because we got smashed last week. We didn't get smashed, but we lost last weekend. We've had midnight release of Venom last night. There should be a spoiler-free review up before or after, whenever I'm going to put it up. We've got our little haunted Halloween walk in the woods, me, Chris, little Richie Rich and Phil from work. We've got our Smith's voucher trips. We're going to buy toysies and more. It'd be a really good weekend is what they would say in like Huddersfield and Leeds and shit. It'd be a really good weekend. Oh, of course, sorry, shit, and we'll be seeing Girlfriend. If I didn't mention that and say that's part of the epicness, she's likely to smash my face in. Domestic abuse is not fun just when she does it because she seems to have the best time of her fuck in the house. I'm like, hello, darling, I'm in. Would you like me to put dinner on? She comes down. All right, pal. Gets me in a headlock. What you seeing, Baldy? Hey, Bald, fuck it. And I'm like, oh, yes, I love you too. And then she chucks me upstairs. She's just like, right, get your tits out. And I have to be like, oh, and do a titty dance for somebody. How is everybody doing? Amber come along the other day. If you don't know who Amber is, she's an avid, well, I say avid. I know that she goes through stuff. And sorry, I'm talking about your personal life. It's all in the comments. And she's from America. She's from Texas. That's right. The visual guys are well. She likes to use this annoying, weird, fat ugliness as a distraction. So I'm always glad to be a distraction. And when you've got real issues and that going on and problems, I love to be like, don't worry about problems. Just, I would not help the world. She did a few comments the other day, and thank you very much. I read all the way through them and just fucking massive essays for me to read, and I'm like, I don't know how to reply to all this because fucking YouTube's reply system shit because like you have to sort of memorize it and then start you can't like stop because every time you stop it says discard and I'm like, what do I want to discard? I want to fucking hell. But yeah, anyway, the visuals guys, well, it is another edition of the Visual Guys News. This time it's another nerd news. Some of these are dead obvious and dead just whatever newsies, but I thought we need some updates. There's some cool shit happening. We need to get stuff up there and we need where I do always feed a good like I feel dead weird when the dog is not here. I don't know if it's too hot for a woolly hat because I am fucking you know, too much skin. Is it a case of I've got too much skin or too much fat? When you're fat, no, yeah, because when you lose fat, when people go from fat to skinny, they have like loads of loose shit, don't they? Is that not right? Have you got too much skin when you've... Oh, this is a question for the girlfriend and she hates it because she's like, I haven't got the answer to everything. Oh, I've got too much something that's causing me to sweat. This is another thing as well. This is nerd news and girlfriend rant video. She also hates when I wear the hat like this. But you do it for a reason because you're like, you wanna look cool and shit with that on, but like it's too hot, so you just sort of give yourself some ventilation. You walk around like that and she's like, you look fucking ridiculous. Stop trying to dress me. I always go on about make silly, stupid shit like that. I don't know about my like. Oh, maybe she's a fucking godsend. If it wasn't for her right now, I'd probably be dead. Not like in a weird way. Not like I'm gonna like think it. I just mean like she's held me cross roads and shit. Like I'm fucking, you know. Ooh, she's like, no, remember, maybe you should try doing this. I'm like, okay, and then she just, I'd be like a fucking headless chicken, just whatever headless chicken. Why is that headless chicken? As well, you have to. I don't know how good we're gonna look because this is gonna be one of the first-ish videos I'm going to edit. We have a new phone. It's the new Google Pixel 9 XL. Is it a Pro? Fuck knows. It's one that's got lots of words in it, and the whole setup's weird. The folders where I got to put my videos is fucked up. I can't put them in the order that I want. There's loads of editing shit I can do in here. It looks like it does normally. I don't know. The sound quality should be, I guess, a bit better. Visually, it should look a bit better, but it looks the exact same as me. And when I go for editing, I just go, fuck me, that doesn't have to look dark and depressing in there. So I don't know. Ratio and conception. After let no in left. Good chance that my girlfriend won't be watching this, because I know she said a few months back, like, I'd stop watching your videos, you're doing my head in. So maybe we could just sit and just, like, take the piss out of the loads for, like, being really small. No, that makes it worse for me, because that means I get beat up by a small person. Why there's a message just dropped down on my phone, I can't see my beautiful face. I do get alarmed. I don't know what it is. I've got some sort of weird anxiety or just some sort of weird paranoia thing that the dog lets himself out and goes for wanders when he's not up here and we're in the house together alone. Up to me! See, that would be impossible. Well, I don't know, because dogs can't open doors. Well, our dog couldn't hit visuals. He's a fucking absolute twat. But, yeah. Up to me! He's here. He's just come and joined us. Between takes, it's been 10 minutes, roughly, of me shouting this little twat's name. You know when you have a dog, but you're not their owner, they quite literally do what they want. He'd come up in the face of absolute regret and just, what was on his face? And is it disdain the word? He's extremely tired, so I'm assuming he would just have a real... The visuals come to see you know what I mean? They're not really here for me. Like my girlfriend even says, I'm annoying as shit. Still to this day, the reason why when we go like for a Wanderoonies, we don't let him off the lead. I would love to let him off the lead because we've got a massive field and just go nuts. But it takes me 10 minutes to shout him when we're in the house. If we were outside, it's also... Probably ain't ever getting you back, mate. And to be fair, you cost quite a lot of money. This is an investment that I have not seen a return in yet, and I am not losing my investment. But yes, visuals, it is the Canoosy news, it is the nerd news. We'll get crack-a-lacking, and we'll start off with story number 1, where we have the announcement of some new Spider-Man 2, the video game that is Funko Pops. The second wave of them is set to be out. I haven't got an actual date. I get a lot of my Funko Pops from Chaos Cards, not Chaos Cards, well I do sometimes, Get Ready Comics. They're not available on the Funko Pop Euro website. They just say notify me. But if you go on to Get Ready Comics, they say late September / November when they're going to be out. So I'm expecting within the next month they should be out. But the Wave 2 consists of some beautiful, beautiful Funko Pops. We've got Venom with Wings. We've got Black Suit Harry. We've got Advanced Suit 2.0, Symbiote, we've got City Sans Miles, we've got Scream, and we've got Anti-Venom Suit. They all look phenomenal. We do have the first wave. I don't know if there's any special editions or anything you need to get with this. I think if you get these, we'll have everything, unless 1 or 2 of these might be special editions. Like I can see Venom with Wings and that being maybe a special edition and stuff. But they're soon to be out. They look phenomenal. If you want to finish off your Spider-Man 2 video game Funko Pop collection, there you go. We don't actually have many of the Spider-Man game Funkos. The Spider-Man 2, the Spider-Man Miles Morales game, there's too many Funkos for that, and it's just Miles in all of his different suits. If I had the money, I'd go out and get them all, but Jesus fucking Christ. But yes, some new Spider-Man 2 video game Funko Pops on the slight update to our Lego X-Men Mansion. It's all been officially revealed. It's out on the Lego website. You can pre-order it all now. I think you can pre-order it now anyway. We had the big unveiling, you know, the guys and the girls that developed it and, you know, engineered it. They did the display talking about the characters and whatnot. So it's all officially done, dusted. I think the earlier leaks that we had, a couple of images, were of this image. So a couple of the early leaks that we did in a few videos back, I'm pretty sure anyway, were legit leaks. But yeah, so consistent of 3,093 pieces. It's going to be around 300 quid. I think if the exact price is like 270. I just can't do American dollar into pound shit and whatnot. It's set to be out on the 4th, the 11th. But I got Smith's vouchers. Smith says they're not getting it till February. I ain't waiting till February. I started to save for it anyway because, once again, girlfriend saving my life, just trying to help me save and be a better person. But yes, so we get the likes of Gambit, Wolverine with Bice. We've got with Bice. with Motorbike. We've got a Sentinel, we've got Charles, we've got Magneto Iceman, we've got Gambit in there with some cards. We've got loads of other characters. I think there's about 14 or so minifigures. We've got all the amazing rooms that we know and love. We've got Xavier in Cerebro doing his shenanigans. We've got the Danger Room. We've got all kinds of little rooms, classrooms and stuff inside of the X-Mansion. It splits up into 3 pieces, so I'm assuming it's build that, attach, but spreads apart for playability and whatnot, or if you, depending on how you want to display it, if you want to display it maybe a little bit differently. It looks phenomenal. There's also a feature at the top, if you have something at the top, where you can push the, you know, the big like white tower thing. You can knock that off as if like somebody's just been blasted or whatever. Cyclops comes with his little laser beam shit, like attachment thing, which is, I don't really like Cyclops, but that's kind of cool. But there you go. It's officially done, dusted. You can get it in the next couple of weeks on the Lego website. Just to add to my crippling depression of not having enough funds for everything, because I want everything and I want a new Funkos on the way, new X-Men Lego set. Yes, Pokemon Surgeon Sparks is literally around the corner. About a week or so later, after the X-Men Mansion release, we have Surgeon Sparks, the newest set to the Pokemon TCG. It looks like a phenomenal set. You bastards for making me not have enough money, because at the same sort of time, there's a few collection boxes and whatnot around that's a week before and a week after and that. It's like, Jesus Christ, can you not just keep the collection boxes in between sets and then have your set really... Just stop making me spend money that I just haven't got, Pokemon, you bastards. Containing over 250 cards, some beautiful, beautiful artwork. Your usual suspects of products are going to be there. Your ETBs, your single pack blisters, your check lane blisters, 3-pack blisters, your booster box. Still don't know what's going on with Build-A-Battle Stadiums in the UK. We haven't had them for the last few sets. I've been ordering the pre-release promos, so like Surgeon Sparks promos, just off eBay. I don't know if we're getting booster bundles anymore. I've no idea this stuff. Unless it's just the websites that I go to, Magic Madhouse, Chaos Cards, Hill Cards, Total Cards and that. I can't see them anywhere on there. But Surgeon Sparks, out on the 8th for the 11th. It's going to be a beautiful set. I got to no money. Why did I need to do it? Yes, and we're going to what I did last night, and that is Venom, The Last Dance. I was at the midnight release. So, you know, it's officially out visuals. Beautiful, beautiful film. Like I said... Like I said, there will be a spoiler review up somewhere before or after this video, and there will be a spoiler heavy review in a week or so on the podcast. Always stuff coming on the channel. But Venom The Last Dance is officially out. I think the official release date was the 25th. Not that it matters, because by the time I'm watching this video, it's already out. I don't know what it's need to say that. It's roughly only about an hour and 30 minutes long. Maybe maybe just a bit shy or a bit more than that, which is the only sort of gripe I've got with it. There's 2 cutscenes, you need to wait for all visuals. It's set up to the future of the MC, well, the future of the Sonyverse, Venom, Symbiote, Marvel, Spider-Man, MCU shenanigans. It sets that up quite nicely. We get a couple of great reveals and whatnot. Beautiful film. Like I said, there's a review where we talk a lot more about it up on the channel, potentially. But yeah, it's officially out. So if you're looking for something to do this weekend, think, what can we do this weekend? There's not much on. Well, there is, because Venom The Last Dance is... Here's something for you. I've already recorded it, but it's not going to be up for about another week or two. We have an official review of Absolute Batman out on the channel. The reason why this is a news story is because I don't know how many people know this is officially out. I don't know if it's been quite big. We got a reveal at... was it New York? I think it was New York Comic Con for the official launch and the reveal of this version's Batman, the Absolute Batman's Batmobile. Fucking crazy. It's again, without spoiling too much, because our review's spoiler free as well. Absolute Batman is a world of Batman as we know, but it's not the same story. It's not a rich Batman. It's not this Wayne Manor, Wayne Enterprises sort of Batman. It's a working a everyday mundane construction job, or doing this, or working down in a power plant or whatever, or the sewers and shit. It's a regular working man's Batman, but with still all the, you know, the want for justice and vengeance and all this kind of stuff. Just, and with a lot more ferocity, a lot more aggression, a lot more of a darker side, a lot more willingness to bend certain rules and stuff. But Absolute Batman is officially out. This is part 1 of 5. There's going to be 5 parts. So yeah, the Absolute Universe starts... Well, it's officially started. We know there's Wonder Woman on the way and stuff, and some other crazy shenanigans. But yeah, I wanted to chuck that into the news in case anybody didn't know it was out yet, or just haven't, you know, got a clue. I don't know, because this was such a fucking phenomenal read. It's one of literally the best comics. Obviously, I can't say about the overall story because it's just issue 1. So let's just say one of the best issue 1s I have read in such a fucking long time. It is phenomenal. It is outstanding. It is amazing. Absolute Batman officially out now. Go watch Venom. They got your local comic book store. Get Absolute Batman and just have a beautiful... We're going to end with some Funko Pop news. I'm actually going to record a video next week. Well, but you won't see it for a while. You would have already seen these on the channel because I did a Funko Pop unboxing. But we have a new why did I say Chuck? A new wave of symbiote Funko Pops. We've just had, well, not just had, for a little while ago, and I think still continuing, we had all the Venomized Funko Pops, from Venomized Punisher to Cap, Iron Man, Hulk, Thor, Storm, Captain Marvel, loads of different spiders and loads of different Venomized Marvel characters. We're now starting the Carnage wave. So we have Carnage Captain America so far, Carnage Iron Man, Carnage Ghost Spider, and Carnage Black Panther. We do own all four. Like I said, we did an unboxing. There'll also be a Funko Pop update coming up on the channel in the next few weeks. And it's a beautiful, 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 amazing set. So everything we know and love from the Venomized Funko series, we're going to get in the Carnage Funko series. So hopefully there's a Carnage Hulk, there's a Carnage Thor, there'll be a Carnage maybe Miles at some point. There might be a Carnage Doctor Strange, Thing, Mr. Fantastic. Wherever we want to go with it, I hope there's just so many to come, and we'll just get the Marvel Universe and Carnage them up, this time with red, scary, blood sort of like symbiote taking over. Amazing Funkos. Probably already seen them on the channel, but I just wanted to let you guys know they're officially out. The first four. Don't know if there's any special editions out yet. Don't know if there's any exclusives to any companies, an Amazon exclusive, a Comic-Con exclusive, wherever. I don't know if any of them are out yet, but you can get the base main four now, and I highly recommend because they're beautiful. And there we are at Visuals. You are a very tired dog. That was this week's Canoozy news, but before we go, I felt like Optimus, right? I felt like that was very newsy news of me. I don't think we shouted and screamed through the stories and shit. We actually come up with dates and like, oh yes, we were very professional. How I feel, we probably weren't. I'm probably massively wrong. But anyway, that was the Canoozy news. So if you did enjoy, blah, blah, blah. But before we go, we need to give you the sports and weather and dance happy ending where this week we have got bike versus chain, bike versus kid, and bike full fail. We've got all kinds of bikes. We've all got all kinds of failings. We've got fucking hell yeah. Yeah. Here's the sports. It's the sports, but it's not really the sports because we don't actually talk about sports. I used to do sports, but then I got really fat. Remember correctly, because I haven't gone back into my phones to remember what this is. If there's a bike versus chain, I'm sure there's a guy just riding and he fairly gets yeeted from the chain. It's one of them chains that are on the pillars and the posts and where we got it. I'm sure it's one of them, and it looked gnarly, it looked deadly, it looked dangerous. As long as he shouted, "Hi, my name's Johnny Knoxville, welcome to Jackass," before he did it, then it's amazing. You can fucking get some shit on that and fucking boom, away you go. Blow it right up. If that's just a guy trying to be cool, like, it's always cringy and horrible when someone's trying to do something cool and like, yo, man, look at me, and they fail. You're always like, oh, no, I've just died inside a little bit because they were trying to... I will always remember the old karate audition videotapes that were out years ago, and there's this dude with a big old afro, and he looks at the camera and goes, like a tough man, and he starts doing nunchucks. He does a backflip and lands on his face, and as he gets up, he's going, oh, it's always made me cringe inside. I fucking hate it. But yeah, the chain obviously won this altercation. Time for the weather, where I'm not going to tell you anything about the weather. If you do need to know that, just look outside your window. This week's weather, we've got some more bike failing, but it's this poor little bike. I don't quite know what happens with this, actually. We got this little kid, he's riding on his bike, he's doing his thing. I think the wheel goes in a bit too much, and now I've wrapped off my bike plenty of fucking time. Usually, it's over Pokemon Go. The amount of times when I played it, Pokemon Go first come out, I remember at the studenty bits, not miles away from where I live, but a bit that way, and I was biking, and I was playing Pokemon Go, and I went into a bullard and fell off, and there was about 4 or 5 studenty girls. They must have been getting ready for a night out, and I'm sat there in my work gear, and I just got up, and I looked at them and went, how Pokemon Go, and just biked off. My answer was, how Pokemon Go, and they just looked at me like, I said, what the fuck, Dan, you fucking idiot. I didn't know my lesson, though. I've rapped so many times playing Pokemon Go, but I think this kid I think he just jars it a bit, and it's the bike I thought, get the fuck off me, you little fucker, yeet, and it just said, and there we go, that was sports weather. But before we go, we've got to tickle your tummy hearts with Dan's happy ending. Well, once again, it might be a happy ending for us, but I don't think it's going to be a happy ending for this person, because we got another bike, sick of humans, the bike uprising.
Oh, look, it's that fat lad. It's Dan. Ugly Dan, and he's really, really fat.
Yeah, this poor fucker just got absolutely... I think the bike just fucked him up. This is one of them scenarios, 100%, a situation where the bike's just thought, and go hook yourself, you piece of shit. And it's just fucked him up a bit. Well, I know he's on a... Because he's up, and then it come down, the bike's just thought, fuck you, prick. Because he could have just landed it and done something cool, but the bike was like, nah, fuck you. I'm not doing this. I've got wheels. I'm gonna round. Motherfucker. One of that sort. And there we go, visuals. That was this week's Good Newsy News. Let me know if you're excited for the new Funkos on the way. If you're going to get the X-Men Lego set, if you get it before me, you probably will because I'm broadcast, bitch. Let me know how fun it was to build. Are you looking forward to the newest Pokemon TCG set? Are you going to watch Venom this weekend? Are you going to read Absolute Carnage? Well, Carnage, yeah, but are you going to read Absolute Batman this year? Why can't I just speak right this weekend? Let me know in the comments below if you're going to do any of that visuals. But more importantly, remember, here's an old classic. Here's an old classic. Never eat yellow snow. I will not let you know if I did that once. I can say stuff like this and people will actually end the video going, I have no idea if you did eat yellow snow or not. I will never tell you the answer to that. Visual, thank you for watching. More keep being you. Angry about. I feel like there's something I've got to do. I'm about to wrap up filming. I feel like there's something I've got to do and I can't remember what. That look creepy as shit. I feel like I could be on The Greatest Showman, like one of the people. Oh, his beard only grows over his mouth. This is the greatest show. My mate was here, he could sing along, he knows all the words. This is the greatest